Yeah, hello! Today let's talk about the card from the new pack that everyone is talking about. Rectangular Silver. Oh! I am just joking. Here is Exosister deck profile with a wartime theme of sisters fighting demons. Forget it, you're here for Waypoint Chi, aka using Exosisters to make Eudemon, using Exosisters to make Draco Future, using Exosisters to make DPE. Unfortunately, the other support cards come at a later date. I was able to get 7 win streak. When testing it, I think luck contributes to surprise factor for being brand new in Master Duel. Also more stun on bomb players. Generally don't give a fuck about losing. The engine right now feels like behind tier 1 strength, but it is a new fun deck. Let's go over each card, skipping through the staples since you're probably very familiar now. Just a very good level 4 to fill in the gap. Note that the main deck Exosisters have common effect, which allow them to XYZ into any extra deck Exosisters. When opponent move card from graveyard to anywhere, Alice allows us to special summon her when controlling an Exosister monster. Stella allows special summon Exosister from hand. Another common effect they share is gain 800 life point when their pairing sister is on field when summoned. Running one copy of Irene, because her effect puts one Exosister card to bottom of deck. Then draw one card. This is more of a tech card for specific situation, since we usually want to keep our Exosister cards. So here is the draw engine of this archetype. If we control another Exosister, we can trigger to draw one card. Same tech card as Ecclesia, I might consider replacing with something else in the future version. Monster special summoned from graveyard cannot target Exosister monster. Secondary, if we were able to XYZ, name a card, and negate its effect for the rest of this turn. This is a powerful effect if we know what deck opponent is playing. Note that we can name any card. If we XYZ on our own turn, we can name generic interrupt cards like Ash, Maximum, Nebu. If an opponent turn, target their key combo cards like Moi, Neural Network, because we don't want duplicate in hand. Plus we have searchers, so one of pay 800 life point searcher. If we pull Exosister and control pairing Exosisters in field or graveyard, special summon her. Quick effect that has restriction that can only activate on opponent turn unless they control monster. Special summon from graveyard allows us to XYZ using one Exosister monster. Note that you can use any Exosister, including XYZ Exosister, except same name. Their material will also carry over. A trick is you can avoid opponent target effect by chaining element. Badis allows us to special summon one Exosister and have pair Exosister from deck. This is useful on your own turn to XYZ or chain onto opponent card effect that interact with graveyard. For example, if opponent use monster Reborn, we can chain Badis to summon 2 Exosisters. Then both sisters can respond to Reborn effect to XYZ into 2 Exosisters. Note that this effect locks you out from extra deck. Summon except Exosisters. Best card of this deck. Best card of this deck. Again, each XYZ Exosister has different resistance against monsters special summoned from graveyard, so I am going to skip this part of explanation. Michaelis allows us to banish one monster opponent control or in graveyard. Note that this quick effect can only be used the turn that is summoned using Exosister as material. Secondary, allow us to search Exosister spell trap. Caspio, useful when we want to search Exosister monster. Since we run quite a lot of XYZ in this deck, useful if we want to boost each attack up 800 when preparing for lethal. Her quick effect allows us to negate the monster. Bounce effect for her to deal monster. Also prevent activation of graveyard effect. Useful when you're going to destroy monster that has effect when sent to graveyard. Best card of this deck. Other cards to consider if you have them. Gaga. Useful for grabbing our XYZ from graveyard for Draco Future Path. Notice most of our monsters are light attribute. If you don't plan to use DPE, this is a good substitute. Now let's jump into some gameplays. Duel start. Normal summon Stellar. Opponent trigger PSY Alpha and search for PSY Gamma. Trigger a Stellar effect to special summon Exosister monster using 2 level 4 XYZ into Michaelis. Then trigger her effect to search element. Set both Exosister spell trap and do the chicken dance. I was expecting PSY Gammon Gate here. Maybe opponent is running one driver. Chain Badis to code by. Special summon 2 Exosisters from deck. Because there is movement from graveyard, we can immediately chain both Exosisters to XYZ. Summon Caspiel to search Exosister next turn. Summon Michaelis to banish opponent and search spell trap next turn. So opponent does one more than one drivers. Trigger Michaelis to search for packs. A better play here would be use packs to Sophia and get a card draw. Then we can augment opponent turn to XYZ. Since Michaelis outlived her usefulness, use her to make Draco Future, which cannot be destroyed and has a monster negate, plus take control. Thanks for the game! Are the striker players so sick of me and choose to go first now? Maybe this is a go first brilliant with Kaiser Corsian. Trigger Imam to prevent opponent searching engage. Normal summon Sophia, special summon Alice when controlling an Exosister monster. Trigger Sophia effect to draw a card. Since this is just random card draw, I am okay with getting Imam. XYZ into Michaelis. Trigger her effect to search Exosister spell trap. I am saving cross out here. Chain her quick play to banish Ray before getting negated, because she can come back if we destroy our extra zone Sky Striker. Thanks for the game! This is a quick video to show you the deck list. I will probably follow up with more gameplays to help you familiarize. If you're planning to ladder climb, there are better decks for that. I recommend you check out my latest Try Zoo, Virtual World Sword Soul, Elflick and Neuron deck video. Thank you for watching!